Hello everyone, welcome to an interesting session of PYQ. In this session, my dear friends, we will discuss a previous year question from JEE Mains 2023. So let's understand the first what is the given question. We can see here, let A is equal to open curly bracket theta belongs to the angle from 0 to 2 pi, the angle between 0 to 2 pi, such that 1 plus 2 I sin theta upon 1 minus I sin theta is purely imaginary. Okay, so what is A? A is given set. Okay, A is what? Given set in which the element are thetas, theta 1, theta 2, theta 3, and so on, such that this complex number is purely imaginary. Then what is the question? The sum of the element in A is. Okay. So this is JEE Mains 2023 online 8th April evening shift question. Okay. So these are the options given to us. These are the four options given to us. Now let's begin with the solution. So what is given? What is the given condition? This complex number is purely imaginary. Okay. So let this given complex number is z. Okay, and we can write down this z in a plus ib form. Okay, let this given complex number is z a plus ib form is equal to 1 plus 2 I sin theta upon 1 minus I sin theta. So what is our like requirement? A requirement is that we will convert this given complex number into a plus ib form. What we are going to do, actually we are going to convert this. Why we are doing this? Why we are going to convert this complex number into this? Because since it is given, it's a purely imaginary. Yes or no? So if it is purely imaginary, then what will be zero in this complex number? Yes, the real part of this complex number will be 0. So this means if I convert this complex number in a plus ib form, then I will equate the real part of that complex number and we will get the condition है ना, for the thetas. Okay, so let's begin with this question. So to convert this complex number 1 plus 2 I sin theta, okay, in a plus ib form, we know very well whatever the complex number given in denominator, whatever the complex number given in denominator, we multiply by the conjugate of that complex number to the numerator as well as denominator. Okay, to the numerator as well as denominator. So let's do this thing. 1 plus 2 I sin theta. Okay, this is the given upon 1 minus I sin theta. This was my question. Now I will multiply by the conjugate of this denominator. So 1 plus, we know very well, you know, to convert the conjugate, what we have to just change the sign of I. So 1 plus I sin theta, and then 1 plus I sin theta will multiply to the numerator as well as denominator by the conjugate of the complex number which is given in denominator. Okay, so let's multiply. It's very simple now. What we have to do here, just need to multiply. So now in bachpan mein, like we multiplied like 1 multiply with this two both terms, and then we will multiply this whole part with this term. Okay, with this term. It's very simple. Let's do it. So 1 with their sign. So 1 we has plus sign. Plus sign will multiply with plus sign, gives you the plus sign. 1 multiply with 1 gives you 1. Then 1 multiply with plus sign, again it will give you plus. Now plus sign is there and plus will multiply with plus. First we'll multiply sign with sign. Why? To reduce your mistake. Okay, then we'll multiply numbers with numbers. So 1 will multiply I sin theta, it will give you I sin theta as it is, and then plus 2 I sin theta will multiply with plus 1. It will give you plus 2 I sin theta as it is. And then we'll multiply plus 2 I sin theta with plus I sin theta. That gives you plus 2 I square sin square theta. Understood? So in numerator, we will get this part. In denominator, we can easily observe, my dear students, in denominator we can see it's a form of some formula. One identity we know very well in, like, from the 10th standard only, that is 1 minus a minus b. A plus b gives you a square minus b square. So we'll use this identity to reduce your complex calculation. So 1 square minus I sine theta the whole square. Okay, understood? I hope you are understanding everything, my dear students. Let's do it. One now. Well, what we are going to do? We are going to, just 1 minute. Well, let me shift this. Yes, I hope it is visible to you. Hmm. Okay. Now, what will be this? In numerator, we will have I sin theta plus 2 I sin theta will be plus 3 I sin theta. And 1 as it is will be there. But you can see here, है ना, थोड़ा सा एक काम करते हैं, we'll write on the first part this only, we'll step by step. Okay, we'll go by step by step. So 1 plus 3 I sin theta, and can I say this is I square, and what is the value of I square in complex number? Oh, very good, this is minus 1. So can I say this plus and this minus 1 gives you minus 2 sine square theta. Understood? I square is क्या it's minus 1. So I square is minus 1. That's why we got this. Again, in denominator, we will get 1 square will be 1. And again, minus I square and then sine square theta. Yes or no? After that, can you see here again there's a minus 1 will be there because it's I square. I square is nothing but minus 1. So therefore, this minus into minus gives you plus. Okay. So let's see. 1 plus 3 I sine theta minus 2. So 2 sine square theta upon 1 plus sine square theta. Understood? Now we can separate this complex number. Okay, well, now we can separate this denominator, not complex number. We can separate this denominator, and we can write down 1 plus. Okay, just 1 minute. First, what we will do, we will write down the imaginary part and real part together. So 1 minus 2 sine square theta, this is my real part, and then plus 3 I sine theta is my imaginary part in numerator. Okay, now we can separate the denominator, so it will be 1 plus sine square theta, and this will be 1 plus sine square theta. Now what we will do, now you can see here, my dear students, we converted this z complex number in a plus ib form. Where's your I? This is your I. Yes or no? So this is like, I will remove this I. Okay, and I will write down this I here. Okay, now this becomes your, this is your b value, which is imaginary part, and this is your a value, which is real part. Now since it is given that this complex number, okay, this complex number is what? Purely imaginary. Yes, this complex number is purely imaginary. This means real part of z will be 0. So can I say this is a real part? 1 minus 2 sine square theta upon 1 plus sine square theta is equal to 0. Now we can simply multiply this 1 plus sine square on other side of this equal to, and it will be 0, because 0 multiplied by anything will give you 0. So 1 minus 2 sine square theta is equal to 0. Okay, so therefore can I say 1 is equal to 2 sine square theta? I'm taking this value on the other side of this equal to, what will happen? Sign will change. So can I say I have sine square theta is equal to what? Yes, it's 1 by 2. Understood? Now we got this. Can I say therefore sine theta will be what? Will be plus minus 1 upon root 2. Okay. Now, is it completed? No. Why? Because we require the value of theta. So right now we have only sine theta. So we will find out this theta's values. Okay. How will you find out? We know very well trigonometric equations. Yes or no? In 12th standard we learn that. So in trigonometric equations we learn that if sine theta is equal to sine of some angle alpha, then we say that theta is equal to n pi plus minus alpha. So we know this concept, my dear friends, where n belongs to the whole number. Sorry. Okay. Thick. Let's go. So therefore, sine theta is equal to, we'll take plus half, and we have, or we can say sine theta will be minus half. Okay. So sine theta is equal to sine of angle pi by 4, because sorry, really sorry, it's not 1 by 2, it's 1 upon root 2. Okay. Bach gaye. Okay. Otherwise, very good. So 1 upon plus minus 1 upon under root 2. It's under 1 upon under root 2, not 2. So 1 upon root 2 is what? Sine of, when sine theta is equal like 1 by root 2. So when sine theta ka value we know very well, it's on pi by 4, we have 1 upon root 2. Okay. And sine theta is equal to sine of angle 3 pi by 4. Okay. So we know very well that minus 1 upon root 2 is nothing but sine of 3 pi by 4. Clear? Now, using that trigonometric equations concept, we will write down theta is equal to n pi plus minus pi by 4. Here also we'll write down theta is equal to n pi plus minus 3 pi by 4. Okay. Now, let me tell you, my dear friend, if you solve this, like if you put the values of n, n belongs to whole number, so we can put the values of n 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. In this also we will put n equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. When you will put the value of n, you will get the different values of thetas. Okay. So in this, let me tell you, we will get both like theta's values now same. Okay, like almost we will get the same values. Let's find out. Let's try to find out. We'll first put n equal to 0. Okay, what we are going to get? Theta equal to 0 into pi plus minus pi by 4. So theta we got plus minus pi by 4. Now, can I say theta is plus minus pi by 4? Means I have theta equal to pi by 4 and theta is equal to minus pi by 4. So I have two values. Yes or no? But which value I have to choose from this? Anyone? Which value I have to choose? Yes. In the beginning question, it is given that A is a set theta belongs to 0 to 2 pi. It's between 0 to 2 pi. So we can we can easily see that theta cannot be negative. Okay, so we'll consider only this value. Let's put n equal to 0 into this. Okay, what we are going to get again, theta ki value we will get plus minus 3 pi by 4. Again we know very well theta we will get plus value, we will take only the plus value. Got it? Very good. Next, now we will see for n equal to 1. Put n equal to 1 into the equation. So theta is equal to 1 into pi will give you pi plus minus pi by 4. Okay, so from there again we will get two values of the theta. Yes or no? Let's find out pi plus pi by 4, one value, and pi minus pi by 4. Again we are going to get two values of the theta. So one value will be 5 pi by 4 and this will be 3 pi by 4. Yes or no? Oh, look, we already got this value 3 pi by 4 in this one. So I told you in the beginning only we will get the same values. Okay, chalo. But we are solving for your understanding. Okay, let's see. So in this also we will put n equal to 1. So what was the theta is equal to n pi plus minus 3 pi by 4. It was the given. So when we'll put this will be n 1 pi, okay, plus minus 3 pi by 4. Again we'll use this. So pi plus 3 pi by 4 and pi minus 3 pi by 4. Clear? So we will get 4 pi plus 3, which will be 7 pi by 4, and 4 pi minus 3 pi. Okay, I hope you're understanding. 4 pi minus 3 pi upon 4. I'm just taking LCM, my dear friends. It's too simple, too simple. Okay, so we'll get pi by 4. Already we have this value. Yes or no? And now let's put n equal to 2. So what will be the value? N pi plus minus pi by 4. So it will be 2 pi plus pi by 4 and 2 pi minus pi by 4. Okay. So now we have 8 pi plus pi by 4 and plus 8 pi plus pi, not pi by 4. 8 pi plus pi upon 4, which is 9 pi by 4. And this will be 2 4s are 8 and then minus 1 7 pi upon 4. I hope you're understanding. We are just simply calculating this. Now look, now here we got two values of theta. Okay, just think about it. Is it possible? Is this value possible again? Think why it is not possible. Why? The question answer is it is given theta belongs to 0 to 2 pi. Now you can see theta cannot be more than 2 pi. Yes or no? It is less than 2 pi. It is between 0 to 2 pi, not equal to 2 pi. Okay. So that's why this value is greater than 2 pi. Understood? How? Look, it's 9 pi divided by 4. So when you divide 9, 4 2s are 8. It's 2 pi plus something is coming. Understood? That is why you can see here also it's 2 pi plus something. So so it's more than 2 pi. That's why we are not going to take this one angle. Can we take this? Yes, it's 2 pi something minus 2 pi minus something. Okay, 2 pi minus something will give you 7 pi. This, okay, so this is less than 2 pi. So we can consider this value of theta. Okay, now we'll calculate again for n equal to 2 in this one. Let's see what we are going. I told you in the beginning only we are going to get the same values. Okay, okay, but we are finding for your understanding again. So theta is equal to n pi plus minus 3 pi by 4. Okay, so again if you are taking 2, so 2 pi plus 3 pi by 4 and then 2 pi minus 3 pi by 4. Okay, so again you can say plus wala to we cannot consider this. Minus, yes, we can consider, and it will be how much? it will be 5 pi by 4, which is already we have angle. Now, so can you tell me theta, we have got the values of theta. Which are the theta's values we got right now? Yes, we got pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4, and 7 pi by 4. So that A, the set A consists this angle pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4, and 7 pi by 4, for which the given complex number is purely imaginary. Understood? Yes. Now, look at this. So the question was, find out the sum of all the possible values of the theta. So can we find out this? Yes. So we'll add and we'll get the value. So all theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3 है ना, plus theta 4, that is equal to pi by 4 plus 3 pi by 4 plus 5 pi by 4 and then plus 7 pi by 4. 7 pi by 4. So this is how much? 16 pi by 4, which is 4 pi. The option was D. Okay, 4 pi was option D, and this is my solution. Okay, so I hope you understand everything. Thank you so much for concentrating. Bye bye, take care, have a great day.